It is what it is. I took a mugshot, which I never heard the words mugshot. Didn't teach me that at the Wharton School of Finance.
Everyone is mentioning right now, by the way, the Donald Trump mugshot has just been released. If you want to put it on the screen.
Breaking news here.
Let me get it.
Breaking.
The funny
mugshot.
thing is,
I posted it. I didn't want to interrupt though, because the conversation we were having was a bit more important than
right.
mugshot.
I mean, listen,
Much
I'm
more
here for the shit
value.
posting too. That's fine. I'm here for however long y'all want to be here. If that's shit posting or talking about real issues, I can do either.
All right,
We do
I'll
both.
bring it up. Well,
Here you
what's
go.
funny
Yes.
is
I can send it to you right now. Here you go.
I got it.
Bring it up.
It doesn't look all that much different than the fake one, which is funny.
It's
So you're
lesser
telling me
quality
the
because it's not
AIs
taken with a
were on
professional
point?
camera.
Yeah. Wow, he looks mad.
Mr. Grinch.
Is this confirmed?
It's
Yeah, this is-
confirmed.
yes.
Yes,
This
it's
is
on
the real one.
CNN.
Wow.
I saw this one going around
took it.
shortly
There was
after
a fake
I
one. This
yeah, there was a fake one.
Let me go back.
That's
that looks a
great.
lot like it. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
That
like
was the
so
fake
similar.
one.
Wow.
but you could tell
Really not
no mugshot camera is
one's
that high
worse.
quality.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
the
not.
quality is too good.
No
When I
police
first saw it, I
stations
was
using a
questioning
camera
it.
that quality.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I was questioning it, but all these people that I like that are like prominent and respectful were sharing. I'm like, I guess it's real, and then it turns out no, they just got it from someone else.
Never believe just because you see other people posting.
But
You
we're
gotta
talking
look
like
into-
respectable
terrible.
like million follower accounts. It's like what the
Yeah,
hell?
that doesn't mean nothing. Doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, it's
Apparently
worthless
not.
now. Anyone can buy a check mark.
Yeah. This is great
But
though. This is better
I'm not
than
sure
I
what to think
hoped.
of this. I mean, it's a mugshot.
I think
It's not much here.
I think huge missed opportunity here for him not to smile. He
Right.
really should have smiled. You know,
Yeah.
this is like we've seen this Trump demeanor before.
True.
We've seen this Trump type of expression, this Trump picture before. This is not going to sell like hotcakes on T-shirts. Like, don't get me wrong, it'll sell, but it's not going to be anything special. If he had smiled, though, oh my God, that would have been like an iconic sort of mugshot photo that he could have raised so much money off of that
It'd have
photo.
been the next
I don't know why
Che
he didn't.
Guevara picture. But my issue is, I feel like we on this end of the spectrum just got robbed of an opportunity of him having the height marker and identification card.
Yeah.
Why did they cut him slack
Yeah.
on that?
Mhm.
Well, he also
I want to see
self-reported his
that.
own weight. They didn't weigh him. He self-reported it. He said he weighs 215 pounds.
So,
Which
Bullshit.
is insane.
Did
Yeah,
he?
Oh,
he's
shit.
6'3",
He also-
215. There's no
ruined
way
it.
in hell.
that's like that's literally
from his last
he weighs
arraignment.
way more than 215.
that's literally like the
100%.
stats for like Kurt Angle or some other really like fit pro wrestler. Like literally that's like the perfect pro wrestling height and weight. There's no way he's 6'3", 215 pounds.
No, any picture of him, the guy looks like New York pizza dough. Like, come on. I remember the beginning of his presidency, and the whole point was they're like, hey, this job takes a lot out of you. You should work out and not sit and watch television and drink 12 Diet Pepsis a day.
Yeah. So at his arraignment in April, former President Donald Trump told police he weighed 240 pounds and stands at 6 feet 2 inches, meaning that he gained an inch and lost like 30 pounds between the two arraignments. 25 pounds, sorry. Yeah.
So with
He's
that
working out.
mugshot, one thing that jumped out at me, do you think he got makeup touched up before they took it?
I mean, I'm sure they let him if he
I'm
wanted
not
to.
seeing a lot of blemishes with his normal, umber highlight there. Do you
It
think
looks
he got
very
it?
consistent.
He
to
got
me.
his spray on touched up right before they took it.
Right. We've seen what he
I
looks
think
like
so.
without that spray on. Like when the
Yeah.
pictures at like Mar-a-Lago
Yeah.
when he's not prepared and he's just like in the dining hall and someone just goes over and takes a picture with him. He looks old. He looks like a grandpa.
Yeah,
I mean, he looks
Yeah.
like his age.
I remember.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah.
was Ash Coffin that said, he's faking because she's like, I'm Scottish and I know that we have corpse skin. So he's got to be spraying something on to hide his corpse skin. And like, yeah, you see him when that shit starts coming off. And I think they let him touch it up. You can see around his eye sockets that
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
less
you know,
there.
If
And
you compared that picture to the interview that he did with Tucker Carlson last night, it looks more clean. Like it looks like a fresher spray. So yeah, I think you're
yeah,
onto
and his
something.
collar is starched. Like he didn't
Mhm.
take the suit off while being booked. or even loosen the tie. Like, I can imagine the conversation there in the booking room. His handlers probably saying, no, give him 10 minutes to please, just his tie and his collar, and reapply some spray real quick around the edges and give it a quick comb on the hair. No, it's interesting. This looks better than a lot of public pictures of him, which is interesting.
Yeah. By the way, I did share a link to the screenshots of the co-conspirators. There's Sidney Powell, I believe Rudy Giuliani included in this, and that is also really wild to me. I love Jenna Ellis's smile there. Yeah. Look at her smile.
See, some of them went all in, and I think she has the smile of someone that knows she's going to spill every fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
And
this guy right here is terrible.
He looks really disheveled and fucked up. Rudy Giuliani too.
Someone said he. I think it was the guy from Eve 6, the Eve 6 account, said that guy looked like QAnon O'Brien. Conan O'Brien.
Hey, you should poll your watchers to see how many people know what that is.
I think that John Eastman also, he looks a little bit like he's out of his mind. I think that Giuliani looks extremely pissed off. Ken Cheesebro, you could tell he's kind of seething as well. I just love how blown out the lady in the middle is. I don't know her name off the top of my head.
Yeah, what's up with that? Did they shine the light on her face?
She's really pale naturally, and she has white. She has like that platinum blonde hair, and so they kept the same lighting for her as everyone else, and it blew out the exposure. Actually, just like you can see the flash highlights on Giuliani's fucking head.
Yeah, like 4 of these are definitely overexposed. It's just
maybe they switched operators on the camera. It's amateur work, honestly. But
definitely.
Giuliani looks exactly as I expected, because tying his thing to Trump destroyed his career.
Mm-hmm.
That is a man defeat. He's not going to be able to stay barred anymore. He's not getting elected to any offices.
He's lost over 40 cases. 40 cases related to the 2020 election so far. Like, in terms of lawyer scores, I don't know if it works like fighters or anything like that, but that's abysmal. Nearly 40
he
cases.
Is wrecked, and he knows that his career is shot, and now he's potentially facing federal prison time, because he rode that orange comet straight into oblivion. It's hilarious to me. I will take a moment to enjoy some love. What the fuck? Enjoy some lovely Schadenfreude for this rogues gallery that you have here.
It's from Happy Toast here.
Happy Toast. I've got to say, I have to admit that I do think that Jenna Ellis's it's a good photograph, and as far as mugshots are concerned, one thing that stands out to me is that Rudy Giuliani, he doesn't have the paint on his hair. Remember the black goo that was dripping down?
Yeah, his hair color.
I think he stopped doing that.
He's going all natural, baby.
Smart.
Right, very smart, because that was not a good look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop using that.
Wow.
That fucking Grecian formula for men shit.
Yeah. Man, Sidney Powell looks really fucked up. Like, the bags under her eyes. Like, she hasn't slept in days. Man.
Does the guy in bottom right corner, did he get socked? Like, does he have a shiner or like a scar on his forehead?
Maybe.
Over his left eye, over his right eye, there's like a red line. I don't know if that's the flash, and they just overexposed him.
I think it's just a flash.
Oh, I'm like, did they already get mugged in prison? That didn't take long.
There were some comments from Trump here. I guess we could hear what this loser had to say.
Challenge an election. You should be able to challenge an election. I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen election. And I should have every right to do that. As you know, you have many people that you've been watching over the years do the same thing, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Stacey Abrams or many others. When you have that great freedom to challenge, you have to be able to, otherwise you're going to have very dishonest elections. What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. And everybody knows it. I've never had such support. And that goes with the other ones, too. What they're doing is election interference. They're trying to interfere with an election. There's never been anything like it in our country before. This is their way of campaigning. And this is one instance, but you have 3 other instances. It's election interference. So I want to thank you for being here. We did nothing wrong at all. And we have every right, every single right, to challenge an election that we think is dishonest, that we think it's very dishonest. So thank you all very much.
Okay, same bullshit.
Yeah, so I want to show you a clip. So I don't know if you watched the entirety of his Tucker Carlson interview. Unfortunately, I did for some reason.
Oh.
And I have... well, I listened to it while I was doing stuff, when I was at the gym and like cleaning a little bit. But there's a portion of it. I don't have the timestamps, but I put it in the video that I covered. So he is going to directly contradict himself here. Let me see. I'm finding the timestamp here, and I'm sharing the link with you.
The Attorney General or the District Attorney, Fannie Willis, in Atlanta, she's getting killed. Basically, she's saying Trump doesn't have the right to criticize an election. But you've been around long enough now. You've seen many elections criticized. I mean, Hillary Clinton goes crazy. Every time she talks, she says, he's not the president. Jimmy Carter said, he's not the president. Well, I am the president. Hillary Clinton called me, by the way, at 3:02 in the morning to congratulate me the night of the election.
And that right there is the fucking difference, Donald.
Yeah, like what the hell? Like, what is he? He's making the case against himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe that he said that. And he just kept talking after that. Didn't even realize that he just completely contradicted himself. It's just, yeah.
Didn't he kind of just give the game away a little bit?
Right?
Yeah.
But he just keeps going.
That's the whole thing.
Did y'all see breaking news? Donald Trump has returned to Twitter. He has just tweeted his first tweet since getting kicked off.
Wait, what? Wait, really?
Did Musk let him back?
Yep.
He did, yeah.
Donald Trump is back on.
Here it is.
Yeah.
He tweeted the mugshot?
Yeah.
He tweeted the mugshot, the most Trump return ever.
Fucking me.
Never surrender, but that's him surrendering.
Yeah, it's really weird.
The fact that no advertisers want to touch the platform now.
Jump scare. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And for that matter, I recall that some of Musk's decisions were bad for shareholders of Tesla.